Welcome back. I'm Wolf Blitzer reporting from Washington. We've got some breaking news we're following right now out of Phoenix, Arizona. Senator John McCain is joining us. Senator, I know we booked you to talk about the president's foreign policy speech at West Point, but I need to get your immediate reaction to the breaking news just coming into CNN. This from a report from the Inspector General of the Department of Veterans Affairs saying that an initial review of the Veterans Hospital in Phoenix, Arizona found multiple unofficial wait lists of veterans seeking care and identified, get this, 1,700 veterans who were seeking care but were not on any existing waiting list. The Inspector General's report says this: we recommend the Veterans Affairs Secretary take immediate action to review and provide appropriate health care to the 1,700 veterans we identified as not being on any existing wait list. I want to get your immediate reaction. This is pretty shocking information, Senator.
Well, it's terrible too, and it obviously calls for immediate action as the report requires. I think also, Wolf, it's probably about time for the Justice Department to get involved here. If records were falsified and people were denied care and people died, as was the allegation here of 40 people dying while on that mythical list, then these are criminal activities that deserve the Justice Department involvement. And finally, I really believe that General Shinseki should review in his own mind whether he can adequately serve the country carrying out the responsibilities given the things that have happened on his watch.
I spoke to Senator Blumenthal of Connecticut the other day. He wants the FBI involved as well. Let me read to you a little bit more from the Inspector General's report. This is in your home state of Arizona, the Phoenix VA Hospital. The Inspector General review found that outside of the official wait list, the review found other scheduling practices that are not in compliance with policy, suggesting additional lists may be the basis for allegations of creating secret wait lists. Additionally, according to the IG report, the Inspector General's found numerous allegations of daily mismanagement, inappropriate hiring decisions, sexual harassment, and bullying behavior by mid and senior level managers at the facility. It gets more shocking as you read into this report. Now, the Inspector General of the Department of Veterans Affairs is an honest outside observer who has to inspect and investigate. You say the FBI needs to come into this investigation right now.
I think, yes, absolutely, because this is obviously must be viewed in some respects as criminal activities. I also believe that, well, if it happened here, tragically in Phoenix, you cannot believe that this is an isolated case. And finally, I think we need to, and we will next week, come up with comprehensive legislation that revamps the VA, but also we've got to give these veterans an opportunity to seek health care where they can get it best and easiest. That's got to be a fundamental change in the VA. I've been traveling around my state and spent a lot of time here. I was here for a couple Memorial Day observances. I have never detected such anger on the part of all of our citizens, but most of all amongst our veterans, as I'm feeling here while being back here in Arizona.
But you're stopping short, and I want to be precise, from saying that the Secretary of Veterans Affairs, General Eric Shinseki, should resign.
I think it's reached that point. I had not called for it. I was going to wait until the hearing there that's going to take place here very soon. But this keeps piling up, and it can't be just an isolated. The VA, Phoenix VA, is not an island. It's not immune to other influences. Every other VA is probably going to have these same influences on them because they were trying to comply with guidelines that were laid down from the headquarters of VA, which they couldn't meet. That's what this whole phantom waiting list and stuff is all about. So I haven't said this before, but I think it's time for General Shinseki to move on.
Senator, I know that was a painful, difficult announcement that you just made, given his record in the United States Army in Vietnam, where you served as well. I want you to stand by, because when we come back, I want to talk about the President's speech to West Point cadets today, the commencement address. We'll get into that right after this.